Juice Gang family, what it do? It's your boy D Got Juice, and we back with another video. I want to say happy 4th of July weekend. You know, I'm not gonna hold y'all up. We gonna look at these shoes that I picked up, and we're gonna end the video off. But I just want to say appreciate y'all for, you know, subbing to the channel, get me back in the algorithm. I appreciate y'all watching my videos because, you know what I'm saying, we took some time off for YouTube, but I'm back. And every time I get a dope sneaker, I'm gonna bring it to y'all. But without further ado, let's go to get to this shoe. Like I said, like, share, comment, you know, sub, man. All that helps the channel grow. But I appreciate y'all. And I wanna say without y'all, I am nothing, bro. Thank y'all, Juice Gang. All right, so we did get a dope sneaker in the collection. Your boy was able to hit on the sneakers app on the Caitlin Clark Kobe 5s. You read the title, you should pretty much already know that. But we had the shoes in the collection, and let's look at them. Hey, we have it right here. Shout out to UPS for getting these to my doorstep safely, man. Because, you know, there's a lot of people out here stealing packages and stuff. But right here, we have the Caitlin Clark. Shout out to the sneakers out. They've been showing your boy love. Now, you know, I usually talk crap about, you know, the sneakers app. I usually talk all my junk about it, but they have been showing me love. So I did create a new account. I do want to say, you guys, I created a new account, and I also stopped returning stuff. So if you know you don't want something, don't even enter for it, because I think there's an algorithm to it. I do think, you know, it's a slap on the wrist. I think Nike will like block you from getting releases, but hey, they've been showing me love. Like I said, create a new account and cross your fingers and don't return that, and you should be all right. But we have the Caitlin Clarks right here. You know, it's been a minute since I actually did an unboxing on the shoe, but you can see you got the brown box. I'm glad Nike changed up the box, you know, so people can't, you know, tell what the sneaker is. Now, you know, the person delivery, they can read is from Nike, but it ain't got no Nike check, none of that extra branding on it. So we're gonna go ahead and peel this back, you guys, and rip that off. See, you gotta fold these back right here. And as you can see in there, you guys, we got that Kobe box, and it's a new style box. I think, yeah, this is the one that came with the Dodgers, man. So right here, you can see you got the new Kobe box. Oops, falling apart. But you got the new Kobe box. You can see you got the scales all over. You got Kobe signature right there with that gloss finish. I feel like this is a dope box. And it reads on the size label, you guys. It says Kobe 5 Protro, Midnight Navy, size 12. I do go up a whole size on my Kobe's. Pretty much, yeah, all my Kobe's. I was about to say the Kobe 5, but pretty much all my Kobe's, because I like that comfort and his shoes are snug. But that's what your size label looks like if you want to do any legit checking. But these came directly from Nike, so they are real. So popping the lid on the box, you get an all black lid right there. Nothing special about it besides that Kobe signature right there. You got a Mamba logo right there, and you see the paper right here is pristine. Nobody has touched this shoe except D Got Juice. So on the count of 3, we're gonna flip back the paper. 1, 2, 3, and we got some more black paper. So let's just go ahead and fold all this down, man. So you know you got your black paper right there with your Mamba logos and snake print. And you have a nice, clean, straightened sheet of white paper right here. I think when we fold this one back, we're gonna get the shoes. So on the count of 3 again. 1, 2, 3. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We can see it right there, you guys. And we have the Caitlin Clark PE version of her shoe. And y'all let me know what y'all think about these right now. Are these fire or these not? These are already giving me a vibe of another Jordan that I have in my collection, but we'll talk about it in a second. So getting both shoes out, let's go ahead and talk about what's inside the box. So you know you got your black paper right here, you got your white paper, and there is an extra sheet. Is it? Yep. There is an extra sheet of white paper in the bottom. So if you're getting these, make sure you got that extra sheet of white paper in the bottom. But these do not have any YDM labels or stickers, anything like that. Nothing in quality control-ish in the inside. And on the bottom, you can see that's what it looks like. But yes, sir. The main things about the box is make sure you have your extra sheet of white paper in the bottom, and make sure you have a black and white sheet in the inside. But that is all with the box, you guys. We came here for the sneakers, so that's what we are gonna look at. And like I said, man, dope box. Shout out to Sneakers app. But we came in for these shoes, man. Let's check them out. Yes, sir. We have it right here, the Caitlin Clark PE. And I must say, this is a fire shoe, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was skeptical on the colorway. And I learned too, man, because I was looking at those, what they call Pure Money 3s that came out there. I did cop a pair for under retail. I used my JD Sports, used my $20 coupon. But yes, you cannot go by images of a shoe, man, because I'm telling you, like, images do not give a shoe justice. Like, you will pass on a shoe and then you steal somebody else's foot and you'll be like, damn, I should have caught those, man. But these right here are fire. You know, I love Kobe's. I love Caitlin Clark. I don't know why she is getting all the hate that she has, but this is a fire shoe. We're gonna get into the shoe that reminds me of, but let's see. Y'all already know what we're gonna say, man. We're gonna go with the left or the right shoe. And I think I'm gonna go with the right pair today, you guys. So, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna do the right pair today and get into it, but yeah, these are gas. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's time to dive into it, and bam. Right there we have the Caitlin Clark PE, you guys. This is a dope shoe. I'm telling y'all, man, I'm glad I copped these because my Dick's Sporting Goods didn't get any of these. I know my boy, he lives in Indiana, and they had tons and tons of pairs. You know, she does play for the Indiana Fever, so you know they were gonna load the city up with pairs of these. But dope colorway on these is a dope, you know, Kobe 5. You know, Kobe made this shoe legendary, but Caitlin Clark on her college run and in the NBA, you know, she wears a lot of Kobe. She has made this shoe very popular. But this is her, you know, Indiana Fever colorway, her PE. And let's go ahead and dive into it. So starting off with the bottom, you can see right there, you got that navy traction. You also have a little bit of red right here. You also have some carbon fiber here, which will give you good stability on the court. And you had that Mamba logo, which Kobe made it famous. As you come to the midsole, you pretty much got an all over midnight navy midsole. And coming to the uppers, you have an all over midnight navy upper, but you can see that the Nike check is outlined in her Indiana Fever colorway. As you can see right there, you got perforations on the toe box. And coming up to the laces, you get one pair of laces with these. They are red, or kind of like a, what you say, infrared colorway. But you can see right there on that tongue, it is kind of like a gradient finish as it goes from, you know, a yellow up to that infrared colorway. You have a navy Mamba logo, and I just feel like that gradient finish on that tongue is fire, you guys. And the inside guts is all midnight navy, and you do have a reddish, or like I said, infrared Kobe logo on the inside. I have to show y'all some B-roll of that. But like I was telling y'all, on the back of that heel, man, we can go ahead and give it, you know, a slap on that ass. But it does have that gradient finish. Like I said, these represent the Indiana Fever colorway with Kobe's signature back there on that back heel. And I think that's just so sexy. It would have been fire if they had added like her number behind the tongue, or they had let Caitlin Clark put her signature on the back. But, you know, this is Kobe's shoe, so, you know, they probably didn't want to do too much to it. But this is the Caitlin Clark PE. This is her, you know, take on the Kobe 5 and her team colorway. And I gotta say, this is a dope shoe. Now, I don't know if my camera will pick it up. This is a 4K camera, but as y'all can see right there, it got some splickle splackle behind that Nike check, and right here on these panels right here on the medium lateral side of the shoe. As you can see right there, probably you can see the splickle splackle right there, and that's just a dope finish to the shoe. But these are fire, man. I gotta give it to her. You know, the Caitlin Clark PE is a fire shoe. If I were to rate these between a 1 and a 10, I would say I would give these probably a 9.5, because, you know what I'm saying, I just love the colorway. And I just noticed too, also right here on this part of the shoe, you can see it got some Mamba scales. I don't know if y'all can see right there, but the Mamba scales right there on the shoe. It's a dope shoe. And I forgot, bro, I keep on forgetting. These shoes right here remind me of the following shoe I'm finna show y'all. Now, I have both pairs of these shoes, but these back heels definitely give me J Balvin vibes. Now, you know, as a matter of fact, let me get the other shoe, y'all. Yes, sir, yes, sir. So like I was saying, man, when I looked at these shoes, it definitely reminded me of the J Balvins, and I have both J Balvins right here. I need to unds these, but I pretty much like to, you know, wait about a year or two to wear my shoes, you know, wait till everybody in the dog there so mine can be like, yo, when them came out, bruh? I'm be like, yeah, man, I ain't wear my shoes, bruh. But yeah, the J Balvin's definitely had that gradient finish just like the Caitlin Clarks, and that definitely, you know, made me cop these. I just love this colorway, bro. I love that they gave these laces a pop. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much a navy shoe, but just that back heel and, you know, those laces, bro, these are crazy. And, you know, Caitlin Clark is an upcoming player. She's definitely going to be one of the GOATs of WNBA. I don't know why all these players are hating on her. If Caitlin Clark see this video, I just want to say, man, just keep being yourself, man. Keep staying strong, because, you know, if people hating on you doing something right, that's one thing that I have learned in life. If you are doing something right in life, people are going to hate, man. But like I said, man, these shoes right here, you know, these are PE version of her shoe. Hopefully we get them rookie of the year colorway, because that's a fire colorway too. But these shoes right here, I definitely gotta say I'm glad to have in the collection. Shout out to Sneakers Out for blessing me with the dub. We got them in the collection, y'all. Yes sir, yes sir, we have the Caitlin Clark Kobe 5s. I gotta say, man, I really love this shoe. I love the colorway. Y'all know my ratings on this shoe. I definitely say this is one of the best Kobe's that released this year. I need to go back and review. It's definitely not beating the What the Kobe's. That's like my #1 Kobe of all time, bro. Besides the Grinches, like that and the Bruce Lee, bro. That What the Kobe is a crazy shoe. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely top 5 for me. But I will say these Caitlin Clarks, you know, are dope, and like I said, hopefully we get those rookie of the years. But y'all let me know down in the comments what you think about these shoes. Yeah, do y'all want to see that rookie of the year colorway? Do y'all think she should get more Kobe 5s? She should get her own signature shoe, but I'm telling y'all, man, these sold out instantly, so I think they're gonna, you know, get her some more exclusives on these too. But like I said, y'all let me know what you think about these. We finna end the video off. I cannot leave you all saying, gain and maintain. Never let nobody tell you what you can't do. Invest in yourself, invest in your dreams. D got juice to the next video, man. Y'all know it's 4th of July weekend. Y'all know the police out there, man. Be safe, drink responsibly. And yeah, we out, man.